Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is Wednesday. That means only one thing. It's time to talk about some Wednesday Night Dynamite, but also talk about NXT. Our for a while has been our favorite show. Lately, it's trucking along, but we're working on it. But first off, before we get into that, it's me, the GREG, Greg the Son, Mongo. You've been bushwhacking since '92. You know all that shit. But joining me, of course, my forever rival, but also the OTC, three-belt man himself, the forever Intercontinental Champion, the Are You Fucking Serious Wrestling Quiz Champion, and the reigning Reggie Simpson Throw 'em Up Memorial Predictions Champion, Mr. Matty Reigns. Matt, how you doing, brother?
Mute myself. I'm doing wonderful. I had to unmute myself because I joined right when you were starting, and then I muted myself just so everything could be fine. But yeah, I am having myself a great week. Tuesday, usually Tuesdays are hectic. Tuesday went by smooth. Like, I ain't had no escalations. I just did my work and got the fuck on. Today was pretty much the same thing. I just did my work and took my ass home right back home. Tomorrow, I get to work from home for the rest of the week. As y'all can see, I'm not drinking beer. I went to Sam's Club a couple weeks ago, bought some groceries. At Sam's Club, they had a bottle of bourbon, Members Mark, for $18. So I bought a bottle of it. It's nothing to write home about, but it's cheap bourbon. So having me a nice little glass, a little taste.
Well, if you're buying it for a reason. As long as it achieves that reason, it's all.
Yeah, they're like, mixer. I was like, that's pretty much what I would do. I'm drinking it straight right now because I don't want Coke or cherry Coke or fruit punch. I don't want to mix it with anything. I just want to drink it, and I don't want beer at the moment. So yeah, and I got that, and I got my medicine as always. So yeah, having me a wonderful week. Hope you are having you a wonderful week. Greg, Cookies. Oh, what up, Cookies? What up, Patty?
Chat, what's going on? Kanisha, always here a little early. How you doing, Kanisha? Batty. Cookies, what's good? NXT was weird. JC hurt. Yes, Cookies, JC is hurt.
Remember what I said yesterday, Cookies? I said, now watch. It's going to be stupid because it's taped. And sure enough, it's JC walking around. And I said that joke. I didn't know what was going to happen.
You called it literally the exact way it happened. I was like, damn, Matt, did you see the show? Were you in Florida?
I was like, she's gonna be. I was like, watch what's gonna happen. She's gonna be walking around, and we're all gonna be like, you ain't walking no more. And sure, and they did a great job last night. I'll commend them for this because that show last night, I fell asleep on it. And the stuff they put up on YouTube, I fell asleep on the part that needed to be fell like I needed to go to sleep on that battle royal. I ain't care. They did a good job. I'll commend them on this. Still trying to like give Laney, thick ass Laney, like, oh yeah, she beat up Jasmine. I was like, okay. Y'all still mentioning Jasmine because she ain't getting mentioned. She has been erased as Maddie's Angel. Her records have been burned. She ain't no Maddie. She ain't. It's Jada. It's Kalani. It's Lola. And it's Lash. And it's Mara. It's 5. It ain't no 6 one.
Yeah.
Jasmine stupid.
Everything about Jasmine. I think I saw somebody on Busted Open was like, if she had like gone to like an actual wrestling school, maybe she'd like found a love for it or whatever. But like I've seen so many people on different sides of all wrestling all say the same thing, which is just didn't care for it. She just didn't really care about it, and that's it. And like when everybody is saying that, and it's not like one side versus the other, when everybody is united on that front, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I saw the talent in you, but it's like, okay, if you don't love the sport, then I'm not going to sit up here and keep like supporting you as you badmouth something that I like to watch. I'm like, okay, it's clear that you just want to be paid regardless of what you do. Well, you go do that. I will go over here and mind my business and not look at you ever again.
There you go. There we go. We got 20 plus watching us early on this Wednesday, which is nice. It's a pretty good number for Dynamite, usually one of our weaker shows, but good to see y'all. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, or Twitter, you can always follow us at facebook.com/UnderTheRingPod and twitch.tv/UnderTheRingPod. That's where you can actually get most of our information. And, then when we go live Mondays through Thursday, Monday through Wednesday, 6-ish, usually 6:20, 6:30. And then Thursdays, 9-ish, where we do our predictions, we do the game show. And anytime we want to have like a list discussion, we've done those. We haven't done those in a while, actually. We might need to bring those back.
I'm only this when it's NXT for some reason. I can't call nothing else. Maybe sometimes in AEW. I'll never get hardly anything on the main roster. I'll just be sitting there. I can see
you're sitting there like, this is dumb.
A lot of it is just like, I can see what's about to happen because this is stupid. They're about to lose. But like NXT, oh no, I get thoroughly entertained with NXT. Like, except for these last few weeks have been a struggle, but they've been like, I saw the reviews for last night's show, and some people were like, I enjoyed it. And I'm like, yeah, you probably enjoyed it because you didn't know it was taped. I didn't because I knew it was taped.
I was because now I do like the live coverage fully for NXT for Sports Keto now, but I'm doing it on the US side, and everybody else that gets it through Netflix, the whole episode was uploaded. So they were covering things 30 minutes ahead of me.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what the fuck what is happening? Oh, that's right. It's pre-taped. and Netflix just threw that bitch up on there. Didn't even think about it. But let's see. Is that stuff Freddy Krueger? That is. It's a little Freddy Krueger I got back there. I've also got. Is he here? No, he's on the other side of the bed. I got a little Jason Voorhees too. I also have like spooky socks. I have like the nun socks and Jason socks and some Child Play socks. Right now I'm wearing I'm wearing hospital socks, which apparently you have to specifically say why you have those socks. I didn't think about that. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine earlier, and we were talking about our like haunted Halloween shit we like. I was talking about my socks. I said, I'm not wearing those right now. I'm wearing my hospital socks. And they said, what the fuck do you have hospital socks for?
I was like,
they thought I was in like a mental hospital.
Oh, all right. I'm like, I went to the hospital.
I was in a coma.
You think crazy? No, I'm not crazy. Not that type of hospital. I went to sick hospital, not head sick hospital, not the mental hospital. Not
that there's anything wrong. If you have, if you have, then hey, I'm glad you got better. That's great. I'm just saying. Apparently, I've got to specify why I have these socks.
I have a pair of those, and I think I didn't go. I wasn't in the hospital. I think I just went to like the doctor's office. I don't know where I was at, but I got a pair of those. But every time I get them, I keep them. I keep them forever because those socks are comfy, and they got that little grippage comes in handy.
Yeah,
other activities,
bro. Especially with like me, with how my like right foot is, like it helps me a lot, and they are comfy as hell. Like they should just sell these plain socks. Like I would buy like a pack of these anywhere.
Right.
I go scared a white bitch half to death. That how'd you know? Because they're comfortable. Exactly, they are comfortable. But Matt. So NXT happened last night. We're still clearly doing NXT TNA. That's not ending anytime soon.
Right.
We more or less wrapped up the first official like arc of this because it was really all about TNA getting their world title back.
Right.
The Kalani thing happened because of two very different situations happening at the exact same time.
And they're doing some weird heavy lifting with that now for a feud that nobody really wants to see.
They are. And one is like, I guess neither one of these people should be touching each other, but all right. And then, Mike Santana got the TNA title back on Sunday. So that leg's officially wrapped up. We're moving on to more stuff. TNA wrestlers are showing up more and more, though. We got an update last night on the men's speed tournament. And even though Wes Lee's gone, his old tag partner, Zachary Wentz, is going to be back on NXT. Wrestling for the speed tournament. Did y'all not like? I know it's taped, and that was probably done before Wes got fired,
right?
But did y'all think? Do you remember like when they released Mustafa Ali and Shawn was like, "What the fuck? I had him win the belt next week," and they were like released Swerve and his crew, and Triple H was like, "What the fuck? I have them." Being a big deal on SmackDown. Like, this feels like one of those moments. We're like, hey, we're going to have Wentz show up, maybe reignite. No, never mind. Never mind.
Like, as soon as they brought him up there, I was just like, I was just kind of like, oh, that's weird. I didn't think he would be back. Okay.
It's strange. It's just weird. Wes, not because he's not talented. It's just like, all right, interesting.
Man, like the whole speed title thing. I'm like, I'm over it. Like, I'm completely over it. And I see like this is them putting the title on life support, bringing it over to NXT. NXT has too many titles at this point, but they don't know that. They don't know. They haven't noticed that yet. I have.
They really it's feeling like we used to get on AEW a lot for like all their titles, but at least lately they've been able to make them all a little interesting. Now it's the point with WWE where like we've got our titles, we've got the AAA titles, and we've got the TNA titles.
Like there's no point in absorbing and bringing the speed titles on as just basically as a life preserver or promotion for them. Like no, just let them die. Let Sol Ruka, let that go. Because all this is at this point, like, Sol, she's been a great. women's speed champion. It's run its course. Get rid of it.
Yeah,
This
just
for the now with the men. This is just so y'all can get El Grande Americano on NXT.
which, to be fair,
It's fine.
if you want to get one
fine.
of the hottest stars in wrestling on your show, I guess. Because damn it, if Grande Americano is not one of their top stars, it is. We gotta give it to Ludwig. He really allegedly Ludwig.
European elegance. That's why El Grande Americano is so great.
He took a gimmick from Chad, who got injured, and it was already fun with Chad Gable. We already enjoyed it, but my God, did Ludwig really take that ball and just run with it? He has made it so much better.
Yes, Cookies. There is no type of synergy or cohesion within the brand. Everything is just clunky at the moment. Nothing is running smoothly. Everything is clunky on some sort of level on every part of the roster. SmackDown, it don't got no tag team. Raw, it don't got no. Well, SmackDown, they're trying. They've had tag teams. They're just trying to find new people for the Wyatts. They found the MFTs. Raw, they don't got no tag team.
Did you see
SmackDown is going without Bianca at the moment because her finger is still jacked up.
Man, what the fuck happened to that finger? Jesus Christ, she's been out for a while. But the tag team thing on Raw is so crazy because yeah, Judgment Day has only defended it once in like the 90 days they've had it. Like, yeah, weird. Almost like y'all don't book the tag division on Raw. So
you've had Finn and JD featured a bunch of times on Raw, walking around with Dom being in 6-man matches, but they have not defended a title. And then you thrown together, you had one makeshift tag team, and this is just WWE in general. Y'all had one makeshift tag team in Andrade and Phoenix, got rid of Andrade, and then you threw another makeshift tag team in AJ and Dragon Lee. Nobody asked for that. Nobody wants that. And supposedly they're trying to have them fight for the tag titles in a few weeks or next week. Ew.
Look. We love AJ. We love Finn. Hell, we love JD and Dragon Lee. No fucking way. This is the worst. This might be a worse tag division than NXT, and that says a lot because NXT's tag division got shown fully last night, and it was not great.
That was the match that had me starting. That was starting to send me to sleep. Because y'all we're not gonna go through the whole show because it was really no part. All they did to set up, they used a lot of the show to set up for Halloween Havoc because Halloween Havoc is what, next week or week after next. We're gonna have Trick versus Ricky. Yay.
Yeah.
Because Trick could just be called on up right now.
There is no reason Trick Williams is not already on SmackDown or Raw right now.
And coincidentally enough, even though this episode is taped, you know who they didn't mention again for the upteenth week in a row since he has lost the NXT Championship? Oba Femi.
Oba, who's apparently working the house show circuit with Omos.
6'7".
What the fuck are we doing?
The man went viral over the weekend for doing 6'7", but he is sight unseen. You don't talk about him. So is he gonna get called up eventually? We got I love NXT, but there's a lot of points. There's a lot of people in there right now. It's at an overload. It's at critical mass. Y'all need to release these people to the main roster. Jordan Graves, Jada Parker, Lash Legend, Trick Williams, Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page. It's I know y'all probably scared of what's going to be left of the people that y'all gonna have to put some encouragement, put the battery into the back of the people that's below these people. There's got to be other people that can carry NXT at some point. It cannot continue to be the Trick, Ricky, Oba, Kalani, Jordan, JC, Jordan Grace, all these other big man shows. Blake Monroe. You would think at this point Blake would be carrying the women's brand, the women's side of things. No, she's going after the lower tier, the second tier of belts. You would think Saul Ruka would be a leader of the women's division. No.
You know, it's weird because like, when Ricky got the North American title, we were like, why is Ricky getting the North American? Shouldn't he be like the guy with the top belt or go to the main roster? And by the time he got the top belt, we're like, why is he even here? He should already
be still here. He should already be gone. Ethan had got the world title, and then we're like, okay, he hasn't left because he literally won the title on his first day there. We can understand this. They're working backwards. But at least I have the feeling, I can kind of get the feeling that once Ethan Page loses that belt, he's probably gone. He's probably gone.
Yeah.
Like they've already introduced Chelsea Green. Like he can come in on the coattails of Chelsea Green. They're both Canadian.
There'll have to be something with Piper out for a while, if not forever.
Yeah.
T, sorry to hear that. T, sorry to hear that.
Oh no! R.I.P.
Rest in peace. Yeah. That's the hardest part about being a pet mom, pet dad.
Yeah.
As, you know.
Oh man.
They make a really big impact on your life, and unfortunately, they're just not here as long as we want them to be.
We are right.
So we're thinking about you, T. We're thinking about you.
Yeah. Condolences, T-Dog.
Yeah. Damn, I just saw
Sheamus. He had his dog. Yeah, Sheamus.
Dog.
Yeah. I just saw that when I was at work. I was like, Sheamus over here about to get me to cry.
Bro, I saw like Drew McIntyre respond to it. I'm like, damn, even Drew is like breaking his little thing to say, like, damn, that's a loved animal right there. Batty also says sorry. Batty says sorry. Kanisha, there you go. Name was Buster. That's a good name for a cat.
R.I.P. Buster.
That's a good name for a cat. But yeah, nothing major broke news-wise since yesterday's show. So we'll just talk about NXT, then we'll get into AEW. AEW is a 3-hour show tonight. Dynamite and Collision. Thankfully, Collision's just down to 1 hour instead of 2. It's going to be Dynamite, Collision tonight, and then an hour before Wrestle Dream on Saturday, they're going to do like a 1 hour show.
That's that hour. That's the hour. They were getting back. They're like, what about our second hour? No. I'm getting it on Saturday. Saturday? Y'all
not doing 4 hours on a Wednesday.
4 hours. Right. You're not holding people house for 4 hours. No, you can do it on Saturday. Them people they know they're going to be held hostage. You're not doing it to these people on Wednesday.
No. So yeah, I guess we'll just get into NXT. It was like Matt said,
it was an interesting show. Like for me and Greg, we knew it was taped, and the thing that pissed us off about it was usually when we find out a show was taped, we can kind of get spoilers. We can find the spoilers out immediately, like the next morning. But no, apparently that's why I said I don't know what HBK told them. They must have told them like, if y'all doing this, if y'all leak anything, you are never coming back to another. Never coming back. You're never going to be able to come to another show ever again. They must have threatened them with that because there was nothing. So I had to sit up and watch a 2-hour show that I knew was taped with no idea that like what happened. And the show, I would give it. It was a C. I would just say it was an average. It was an average NXT show.
It was just cool. Like it's not. Some things that were interesting, but honestly, a lot of it was more funny than good.
Yeah.
I have a clay paw print of Buster before he died. I wish I'd done that with Max. Max is my old Bassett Lab mix. He was this real fat, chunky golden lab Bassett combination. And instead of we don't have like a clay print. We have like his print on a photo of me and him that I hang other side of the room. But yeah, so this show opens with Ricky Saints coming out, setting up the trick match at Halloween Havoc, which will be next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Like, all right, I guess we're doing this. And Ricky beats
Remember, I was like a month ago, I was like, oh, okay. When Ricky was like being set up for the number one contender, and I was like, oh, I guess Javon will be at Halloween Havoc for the title. He'll be
Nope.
Opa for the title. No, all sorts of wrong.
Brother, it's those things are like, man, they should be doing this, and then they don't. They do not. Batty, Jesus.
Yes, Batty. That is
Good
definitely
Lord.
it's for the women.
It's for somebody.
It's for somebody because I don't give a shit about
Nah.
that. I know Trick losing.
Javon and Leon Slater are backstage, like, oh, this match that got ruined for no reason. We're trying to put it together. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna make them a tag team for one night. Who fucking cares?
Who asked for that? Nobody asked for that. They're like, oh, you guys loved it on Twitter. It was like, yeah, because it was a one night only type of deal. Yeah, we didn't say like
as a tag team. You both should have singles belts right now. Instead,
we don't need an interpromotional tag team. Like this is stupid.
I definitely don't want to see one half of the tag champions in WWE and one half in TNA. I don't want to see that.
Yeah,
that to happen. The match starts us off is Matt Cardona's debut, and Matt, this man got a huge.
That pissed me off. That's what I knew. I was like, yeah, I'm sick of this show already. Because why are y'all this excited to see this man?
They popped like they did with Finn Balor return. Like they went crazy.
And I am KO. I am just KO now. I'm looking like I fucks with Matt Cardona. He's a cool person. But ever since I saw that video, I am KO. I'm just like, no. Why are y'all getting this excited to see him? This man has been begging and begging and begging to come back. And he is finally getting to show. He's finally showing up. Y'all like, oh my God, it's Matt. No. Y'all can be that excited for me. Y'all don't need to be that excited for him.
Like, you said Matt Cardona is that one nerd that everyone likes. He just got buffed later. Yeah. Pretty much, because he is a nerd. He is a nerd.
And he just happens to have a hot-ass wife, too.
Which goes with the nerds getting older. That usually happens. They get a good job. Get a fine-ass wife. He faces Josh Briggs, and God damn it, Matt, they couldn't just let this. They couldn't do it.
They had a good match, coincidentally enough. It was a
honestly,
good match.
Josh has good matches. Who you talking about? That Kevin? Yeah, Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens was just making fun of Cardona. That's what he's talking about.
If I should be claim yourself the king of the Indies, you sure is talking about you want to go back to WWE a lot.
The way Cody almost choked on his water or drink whatever.
That's what gets me, because Cody is just like, he was not expecting him to say that. And I was like, this is KO. Because I sympathize with Kevin. I said, KO is saying whatever the fuck he feels like. Even more now, because he has a broken fucking neck. He's in pain. So he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Why is he always talking about he the king of the Indies, but he always want to come back to WWE? What the fuck is his problem? Like, that's how I just look at it like that. Like, KO is like, my neck hurt. Fuck it. I'm letting it off.
Man, look, I don't have any painkillers left. All I got is this beer. Fuck it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk.
Right.
Patty says he's right, though. Yeah, he is.
That's what Cody cracking up that's what makes it so funny, because Cody cracking up is basically him saying, you right.
Yeah. And Cody
like,
knows that.
like,
Cody,
yeah.
They're both friends with Matt Cardona. They know. Are you guys ESPN guys or FS1 guys? I was FS1 while they had the Braves, and now, the Braves are it was Bally Sports, and now that's gone. And
oh yeah.
It's
now, then it got probably bought just by MLB. That's what happened to the Reds. Like we were Fox Sports, then we became Bally, and then they're FanDuel. You're probably FanDuel.
Yeah, FanDuel.
FanDuel Sports Network.
I hate. I hate that.
All they did was rebrand Bally. It's the same music and everything.
Oh, it's the exact same. But I hate the like a decade and a half ago we were like, no gambling in sports, and now Not only are
Whole
our
networks.
not only are gambling sites like promoting sports, we have gambling sports networks
Like the whole
and shows on
network.
ESPN. Hey, here's how you should put your money on this game. Like, no, this is too much. We've gone too far in this direction.
And I'm an ESPN guy. Like that's the channel I always had. Like growing up, that's what got me into sports. We had ESPN. I would watch it. All the iterations they've had of Fox Sports has always been weird. Like it's never been a moment where I've been like, I gotta go over to Fox Sports to see what they saying. Like honestly, their highlight in the sun is gonna be when they had Skip and Shannon. Like when they had all those sort of like right now they just got like First Things First, like with Nick Wright.
Who's that one guy that they have on there? At noon. Shit.
Oh, Dave Portnoy, Big Noon.
Portnoy, like, all right.
Yeah, like I don't even watch Fox Sports half the time. Like I don't watch Big Noon Kickoff. I'll watch College Game Day, and since NXT was so ass, we can go on this tangent because college football is so split up with everything now. Like,
oh my god,
I'll watch ESPN in the morning for College Game Day, knowing that I gotta go over to Fox to go watch Ohio State. But this Saturday, it's gonna be I'll probably be going out to drink because Ohio State don't play to 3:30. But if it would be watching College Game Day, and then we play on CBS. I hate watching Ohio State on CBS. CBS was great when they had the SEC. No, they had to get in that whole big fight, and they were like, "We're going to go to ESPN." And now I got to look at the SEC on ESPN. The people in SEC country, aka CBS land, they sitting up watching. Ew, why are we watching the Ohio State Buckeyes? I know. I don't want to watch it on this channel either. I want to be on ABC like we used to be. But no.
We're supposed to be. Yeah. Y'all got messed up.
We switched spots. The SEC went to ESPN and CBS and the Big Ten went to all we went to Fox, Peacock, and CBS. Was like,
bro. And now we're getting into basketball season, and it got even more mixed up last year. And now I'm like, God, it used to be so easy to watch these games.
Like for today, coincidentally enough, the NBA put up a guide like this is how you'll be able to watch every game this season, and it was like Mondays.
You shouldn't need a guide.
Prime. It was like prime. I was like, all right, I have that. I can watch every game. I shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, I hate that they have to print out they have to give you a guide to make sure you know exactly. Like it should not be this difficult to watch these games. Hey, he's talking about watching the Penguins and the Pirates on Sportsnet. I, as a Red Wings fan, the amount of hoops I have to go through to watch the Red Wings is insane. Because first off, for some reason in the South, you only get one channel for hockey.
Oh.
That's it. You get one channel for hockey, and like if hockey's ever on, the other major networks for like the Stanley Cup, you'll get them then. But outside of that, it's on one random ass network. And for us here, it's the Carolina Hurricanes, which is my backup team.
Right.
But to watch the Red Wings, I've got to go now. I can go to ESPN, and I've got to have the next level upgrade to see it. And even then, sometimes it won't let me watch it, and it'll say that I'm not a network for it. So like I have to pull up the VPN, set me closer to Detroit, and then try again. And that's how I've been able to watch them.
And for me,
hell.
And for me with Laker games, because like all the stuff they list is like to watch national games. But if I want to watch the Lakers play like the Charlotte Hornets, that's not going to be a national game. Like that's how you know. Like I want to watch game 18 of 82 on a random Wednesday. There's somebody going to be like, "Oh, only people in LA or in basically on the West Coast going to be able to watch that." That's why I have the streaming box because the streaming box is going to take me right over to the Lakers channel, and I'm gonna watch it with their broadcasters, and then I'm gonna be sitting up. You'll see me on Facebook like, oh shoot, LeBron just did this. And people be like, what is Matt talking about? Because I am watching game 18 of 82 randomly. I'm not gonna. If it's a national game, I might watch it. But if I know they about to get their ass beat, I'll be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not about to sit up here and be like, oh, we can do it. Nah, I'm going to bed.
It's watch it. Batty, he's a Lakers fan. What do you mean? As far as like
It's a real team. I watch a lot of real teams. Ohio State, your defending national champions, the Lakers, who won a championship 5 years ago.
Matt only has like one team that sucks, and that's just his Titans. Sorry,
the Titans and the Reds. The Reds make the playoffs, so right now it's one. It is the Titans.
Titans drive Matt up the damn wall.
Oh yeah, I didn't even tell y'all. See, I came in on Tuesday and didn't tell y'all the even best news. I got a raise, but on top of that, Brian Callahan, the Titans coach, got fired. So yeah, it's nowhere but I don't know. I can't even say a direction because it could get worse. But hey,
it would be tough for it to get worse. But I mean, hey, we've seen it happen.
That is coincidentally enough how you can get away with getting an NFL head coaching job because he had never had a head coaching job before. He didn't even call the plays hardly. He didn't even call the plays for the Bengals, but he got that job. But no.
Good God! I just saw a message I have to look at in a little bit.
She said she a ESPN girl, Pat McAfee.
Yeah, the McAfee show is a little different on ESPN. He's mentioned before how like they try to get them to.
I used to watch Pat. Now now that they got Rich Eisen, I just switch over to when I see that when he comes on, I watch Rich Eisen.
Watch little Rich.
Yeah.
Let's see, but yeah, Cardano loses to Briggs. Briggs is now using the big boot as his finish, which I like.
Look, but he's just trying to win us over. Test ain't gonna save you, sir.
Look, you need more than a test big boot. It helps, but you need more. And that damn skull jacket's not doing it. That skull jacket's not helping you out, brother.
Yeah, he gotta do something.
We got a fatal influence package showing they have definitely kicked Jasmine out and Laney Reed the replacement. Then we get one of the worst matches I think I've ever seen on NXT this year. El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. and Lexis King. Matt, I know you have some opinions.
That match. Oh my God. I was already out on this match because it was like, oh, El Hijo, aka Spanish Vaughn was coming out. And I'm like, finally, this dude gonna wrestle. I'm finally see what all this hype is about. He better do something that shocks me. He comes out. He looked like he my size. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be something. Because he big and Lexus is not. And yeah, that dude sucks. He did some move and Kenny was like, yo, this dude sucks. And I was like, so it's not just like Greg was like, oh yeah, this is not his best. And they hyped him up.
Y'all know how I try to be. Y'all know how I try to be nice. Like, no, we can give it some time. But even I was like, yeah, he ain't. This ain't.
I was like, so it's not just me that noticed this dude sucks. I was like, okay, I didn't want to be that person. Be like, hey, this dude sucked though. Kenny was like, nah, this dude sucked. Okay, so it's not just me. And Greg's like, nah, this dude is trash. This dude is ass. And then like y'all were ahead of me, and that made the match even funnier because I'm like, this shit is ass. I can't wait for it to be over. And then you were like, that's his finisher? And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see what's about to happen. What's he about to do? And it was just like,
it's the most basic Michinoku driver you've ever seen.
I was like, that wasn't his finisher, was it? And it was like 1, 2, 3. That was his finisher. I was like, oh shit. I'm just like Greg. That was his finisher. I'm like, he gonna kick out. 3.
Bro. It was.
Then right after that, he's gonna I'm facing you in a Day of the Dead match at Halloween Havoc. Who the fuck said we needed this match? I don't want to see this. No,
bro. Well, I told you in the chat last night, I was like, this must be Ethan's test. They're like, all right, if you can make this dude look good, we know you can make anybody look good.
Yeah, because I was like, y'all need to stop. I was like, I don't know why y'all keep trying to make us hate Ego. We like him. Y'all keep making him face people like this dude. We gonna keep liking him.
I don't think I've been against Ego in a feud since Javon. And even then I was like, nah, Javon deserved to get hit in the face at that point. Like, that's you testing the waters a bit too much.
Like, after he killed Ricky, when he threw Ricky through that light, that's what I was like. I was unfamiliar with your game, Mr. Ego, because you killed somebody. That's what I was like. Ricky going to the main roster. Now he NXT champion for some reason. How you get killed and become NXT champion?
That's a good question. Kanisha, so why does he have a title if he's that bad? Look, a title doesn't mean you're great.
That is play. That's up to that lady that looked like she's dead with the little bee's nest hair. That is up to them. Because if Kanisha said that, I could completely forgot he had a AAA belt. Because I was just like, oh, this dude is ass. The only belt I care about in AAA is the one that Dom got.
Yeah, that's because Dom got it.
That mask dude. That mask dude
guy.
Who is not Senor Iguana. He is not Rey Fenix. He is ass. He is Spanish Vaughn. When I named him Spanish Vaughn, I did not know he was going to be just as ass as Vaughn.
Remember all the names that you were just naming a few, like all these AAA names, like, yeah, you're gonna love these guys. The lizard guy, with Lieska, the clowns, the psycho clowns, and like, yeah, those are all fun. El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. All right, let's see what he can do.
The dude that I only remember because his name is long. I'm like, why is his name so much? And now it's like his name is longer than his talent. Because he ain't got none. That boy sucks. He sucks.
When Lexus King is wrestling circles around you, and I was like listening to a few shows today from last night and the day I listened to the Fight for One, I listened to Observer, and everybody said the same thing. Was Lexus King out wrestling Dr. Wagner Jr.? Like, yes, he was. Lexus King was basically leading that motherfucker. That was it was just a weird, not a good showing for his first match on TV. Nothing about, and that's our introduction before his pay-per-view match, Matt.
Like next Saturday, we got to sit through a Day of the Dead or whatever it is type of match that Ego is going to have to carry.
And
because Lexus did the carrying.
We've seen him carry things before, but good luck, Ego. Good luck, brother.
I don't know who's going to be here for this. I mean, it could be Javon, but I don't know who could. It could be Mustafa. Could be Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali. So, but at this point, it could. I can't wait to see him lose because at this point, it's what we've been saying. Once he loses, we know he got to go.
Yeah, pretty like he's got to be set by name.
We don't need face Ego. Go.
No. If they turn him face,
him and Chelsea are permanent heels. Y'all know how to make the crowd hate y'all. Come up with Chelsea as her as the head of the cabinet or whatever. Yeah. Put some political bullshit with it. I will be right there. I will join. I will be Ego.
Yeah, but yeah, so. That is not exciting at all.
No, that boy, El Higo is El Succo.
We're going to breeze through the rest of this because it's mostly terrible. Blake Monroe and Zarya. Blake Monroe gets the win. Hank and Tank versus Chase U versus the Culling. Booker's like, the three of the best tag teams in our division. Like, no, that's three of the only tag teams in this division. And then I was wrong.
Fourth.
because we got a fourth. Because OTM is still here.
They
OTM back from injury, I guess.
I don't know, but I was
weren't they on a team
excited.
like 5 months ago?
Yeah, they were the ones that hit Homeboy and Briggs with the common sense. They was like,
Yeah.
I want title match. Oh no, you gotta win. We won the match and we got a title shot. That's what you do around here. You gotta win. And I was like, now see, OTM is talking common sense. Y'all gotta listen. When you got people like that telling you, so I was excited last night to see OTM. Like, yes, we back. Because that's the one team. I don't know why. The Jada Parker project.
A little bit of her talent is left on them, and it's kept them going for so long.
I said it just keeps me. I'm just HBK is like, man, I want to release them. No, they can do it. You can release Idris or whichever one it is. Release him. I did. Okay, then we good. Did you release Eddie Fort? Yes, I did. Then we're good.
We're fine.
Right. You don't have to release OTM.
This was Hank and Tank, your former tag champions, versus the new Chase U versus the Culling. So not great at all. Like I am interested. I usually don't care about like looking at ratings. And I know with like the new big data plus panel update, ratings have been fucked. Like I think SmackDown last week barely got over 1 million using this new system. Like it is. It's really fucked up wrestling for some reason.
I know like, that's a lie.
I think I just don't know how to grade it. Like I really think it's not been long enough for them to see how it works.
Yeah, because I doubt less than 1 million people watch wrestling on a Friday. Like, come on, it's about to be cold. Yeah. If we're still talking about this below 1 million in November, we're gonna be like.
But OTM shows up, beats them up, and then later on the Hardys are attacked by Dark State because, of course, that's who they should have attacked on Sunday. But you know,
yeah, they even told Javon and Leon that like they only beat y'all up to send a message to us. I'm like, why the fuck didn't they beat y'all up?
Yeah, they could have beat y'all's asses after that tag match. What the fuck? Did they have to bust a cash?
That's what Javon should have said. Why the fuck they didn't beat y'all's old asses up there?
Oh God! And then the main event was the Battle Royal.
They put that shit on
Matt
YouTube.
called this yesterday. We were joking, and Matt, you said they kept saying you're not gonna believe who's gonna win, and we both were like Tatum Paxley.
Right.
Matt said it first. Matt's like probably Tatum. I was like, yeah, probably Tatum. And look who it is, Tatum Paxley.
I looked at that and then I was like, "Fuck!" It was a battle royal because then I looked at I read the results on Cage Side, and I'm like, "Okay, nobody." I'm like, Tatum won. Nobody has her. All right, nobody has Jada. Nobody got Lash. Jordan Grace. Fuck. What? Fuck. Yeah. Now I gotta go find some website elimination.
You got to go find who got eliminated by.
I'm like, cool. I did all this for 4 fucking points.
Because half the eliminations that happen in those battle royals we don't even see. They're just like, oh,
Zaria eliminated herself for some stupid. She eliminated herself like an idiot to save Sol Ruka after she got murdered.
Not even to save her. Not even to save her. So Blake attacks.
She was already dead.
Yeah, Blake attacks Sol Ruka, throws her in the stairs, throws her into the barricade. Looks at Zaria and then leaves. Zaria is on the second turnbuckle, looking down. She's about to do some move. And she looks at Sol Ruka, who is on the ground, not being attacked anymore. And she battles with it. And says, fuck it. And she eliminates herself after the threat was already gone. So you eliminated yourself for nothing.
I would have stepped through those ropes and been like, you all right, bitch? Yeah,
there was no
I'm already
reason.
Dead. All right, I'm about to go win this battle royal, bitch.
Like, I wonder if Blake was supposed to keep attacking her, but she didn't, so that happened because, like, it doesn't make sense.
I don't know what happens with all these miscommunications with Blake Monroe when it's her in the ring with somebody. It's always some sort of issue.
Well, you know what it is? It's because of how. So WWE really trains, especially with people that didn't do wrestling beforehand, you're trained to just do the exact match you're supposed to do. You do a lot of repetition, so you don't really learn how to like adjust on the fly as well.
Okay.
Not that neither one of them could have. They're both obviously have indie experience, and Blake was on
Right.
AEW, but when you see like really weird miscommunication in NXT, it's because you're not trained to adjust on the fly. You're just trained to make the match happen. So like they'll mess a spot up, and then they'll just redo the spot. Like no, just the spot died. You move on. You don't have to redo
Right.
the spot. It happens a lot, and they just don't really know how to adjust. So the people that learn that are the ones that usually go up. The people that don't are usually the ones that they hang out NXT, and then after a year are like, why did they get fired? That's why. But it's not their fault. That's just how they got trained. So whenever I see something like that, I'm like, all right, somebody messed up, and NXT just doesn't like you to fucking figure shit out on your own. Because if Blake is supposed to keep attacking her and she doesn't, and she leaves early, you would think, all right, well, Zarya should go through the ropes, like you just said. Check on Soul. You could have her go back in one last, are you sure you're okay? And then she gets blindly eliminated.
Right.
But instead, Zarya just looks like an idiot.
This is like you just jumped over the rope just to check on her. Like, okay.
Pure stupidity, Kanisha. Pure
Right,
stupidity.
that's straight up stupidity.
Like, my God. So yeah, NXT last night was it's fine.
Now
we're
gonna have JC versus we hope it's JC. We'll find out on this upcoming
Tuesday. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Because again, JC is injured. That is not a joke. That's not a fake thing. I think she injured her leg. So yeah. We haven't seen anything about that since.
So yeah, either she's walking and she's fine, or Tatum Pasley's about to be the new champ, or something.
Might be a fast ass match. Might be one of those like the Fatal Influence turns on her because she's going to be hurt anyway thing, or
she's going to get
happen. They're going to get Seth. Yeah. That's it for NXT. Let's get into Dynamite Plus Collision. I think the past 2 weeks have been 2.5 hours, and then the one before that was another 3 hours.
That's what they should call Dynamite when it goes over after 10 o'clock. Dynamite Plus.
Dynamite Plus. That's pretty good. These later shows, I've been hearing it like, oh, it's killing their numbers. Well, then last week, like the last 30 minutes boosted them back up.
I was about to say, everybody tuned in except for us.
Yeah.
Like, we knew
and maybe
all the bullshit gonna happen in these last 30 minutes. Yeah. I love when they have these long ass shows because they just make them mini pay-per-views for us.
They do. I'll be honest, I think I'm looking at the matches. I think we can probably predict how these are going to go, but let's see. So the first match of the night is Megan Bayne and Harley Cameron. Harley, obviously, wildly popular. They're still not selling her puppets. They should. So Harley wanted to, they have the new tag title tournament coming at some point.
Right.
And on last week's Collision, she's hugging Chris Statlander. Like, well, now we can go for tag titles. And Stat says that she can't focus on the tag titles because she's the world champion. So she's going to find Harley a backup partner.
Oh, my goodness.
Harley's partner is Willow Nightingale.
Oh. Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
They're giving
gives Willow something to do.
It's giving off like Stone Cold Dude Love vibes. Like Harley is kind of like the Mick Foley. Like everybody loves her. Everybody loves Mick. Who else everybody love? Everybody loves Stone Cold. All right, let's put Stone Cold with him. Ew. Why is this a team? Did you look at like, ew, why is Willow and Harley a team? Then you see them get along. It's like, oh, okay.
Sure.
I guess.
Claudio Castagnoli against Roderick Strong. Be a good match. We know who's winning that one. Sky Blue and Jamie Hayter. Jamie, I'm guessing.
Jamie Hayter.
Yeah. The Hurt Syndicate versus the Gates of Agony again.
Oh my goodness!
This feud is
Probably
still going.
The Gates of Agony got to get some win over them at some point.
You think? Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly of the conglomeration versus the Death Riders, which would be
I forget
Danny Garcia and Wheeler Yuta.
How Kyle O'Reilly in 2 groups?
Kyle, yeah, he's in Paragon, which is him, Roddy, and Adam.
That's why I was over here like the conglomerate. Wait, ain't he undisputed there? How you got dual membership, sir?
Not only that, Matt, he's been trying to convince Roddy to also join the conglomeration. And Roddy keeps being like, no.
He got the ultimate. He got 2 groups to back him up. How you got 2 people to back? That's like having the Don Callis family, essentially.
And he still can't win.
Right. Like, what the hell? Like, yeah. I don't blame Roddy for being like, no, that's stupid.
The conglomeration, if y'all don't know, chat, is Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, Willow Nightingale, Tomohiro Ishii, Hologram, and I think there's somebody else that I'm forgetting.
Briscoe.
Briscoe, yeah, Mark Briscoe, yeah. And then they're trying to bring Roddy in. Every week, Roddy's like, "Don't fuck it, no." Like last Saturday, they tried to do like, "All right, everybody, put your hands in. Come on, Roddy." And Roddy looked at him and just walked away. I was like, "There you go, Roddy. Stay strong. Stay strong, Roddy. Don't fall for it."
Like, bitch, I'm Paragon. I'm the one person that's left of Paragon. I'd rather be Paragon. Join y'all.
Y'all are losers. What do you want me to do?
I'll be looking at him like, bitch, I'm getting all these Paragon royalties to myself.
Ain't no Adam, ain't no you.
Y'all got to share all that. I got 100% Paragon money over here, baby.
Yeah, Undisputed E. This is undisputedly my money coming to Undisputed Me. We got the face-to-face because despite him trying to burn Moxley alive for the past 2 weeks, we're going to have a nice little face-to-face confrontation. Jon Moxley and Darby Allin.
Fuck Darby Allin. That boy, there's something wrong with that boy. I saw him on Lawani when he poured that water on himself.
Yeah.
What's up? What's wrong with you, sir? Something happened on that mountain.
Crazy. Yeah.
Something happened on that mountain.
that isn't Darby. So that's somebody took Darby's skin. That's a Wendigo. That's what that is.
They had this man, I had to make sure it was empty. They handed this man a cup of water, and he was like, "Thank you." And Ronnie was like, "Why'd you do that?" And he just kept talking like as if he did not ask him that question.
Hawaii's like, "This is why I don't interview y'all much anymore. This is the shit y'all do."
That man purified himself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. I was just like, yeah, you on drugs, sir.
Batty says Darby got the socks kind of crazy.
Yes. Great way to bring it all back. He got hospital sock. He that hospital sock crazy.
That's right.
He might
we're nuts. We're crazy. We're nuts. On Saturday, or maybe it was last Wednesday, Tony Storm and Chris Statlander, they like had this promo where they laid in the ring next to each other, like their feet were facing opposite directions, and they were like head to head with each other. And they were politely, "Look, I love you. You're a great person, but I'm gonna beat your ass at Wrestle Dream. I love you, and I think you're a great champion, but I'm gonna suffocate you with my tits," or whatever Tony Storm says. Weird ass promos. We're gonna have one last little rabble rousing moment here before Wrestle Dream.
That would be an awesome moment.
That should be fun. Yeah.
Right.
Even without a belt, Tony's still entertaining as hell. So don't worry, guys. Once she loses again, she'll still be okay. She'll still be timeless.
Sure will.
The AEW World Trios Championship, not an eliminator, championship match. Hangman Page is on commentary here because he's fighting Joe at the pay-per-view for his world title. But the Ops are defending against LFI. That is Roosh, That is Drilistico, and
God.
that is the Beast Mortos.
Someone brought this up on Twitter, and I found it awfully funny also. Have you noticed Andrade hasn't been on AEW since his that appearance?
Not once.
He
Not
has
a
not
single
been on.
time.
What has happened?
I do wonder, like, I mean, he was part of the Don Cal. He debuted or re-debuted joining the Don Callis family, right?
Did this man renege on them? Like, nah, I don't want to do this shit no more.
He
Nah,
might
I
have.
don't want. It shocked me. Like, I don't want to be part of that family. You brought in Clone. Why did you bring in Clone? It's supposed to be about me. I could definitely see him saying that. It was supposed to be about me. We bring him in for. I'm supposed to be it. Like, and
I
then
know that.
Tashita the world IGWP World Champion. He probably like, get me out this group.
Yeah. I apparently I saw like Meltzer was talking about it sometime over the weekend because like it's weird he's not been around since he showed back up, right? Because it's not the Don Callis family misses a show. The Don Callis family is on every show 4 times a night.
Oh, Don Callis is making sure they're gonna be on.
And apparently, according to Dave and his sources, AEW is being very tight-lipped about the situation.
That boy is a crackhead.
I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that.
That's what you heard it. You heard it here first. You heard what I said. Because when
something's going on,
they start talking like that. That makes it seem like, oh, y'all signed a contract, and then y'all realize why WWE let him go. Now y'all are seeing what them wellness violations were.
Yeah, WWE's gotten a lot of shit recently for like their releases. Understandably so about some like Ridge and
I say it like this.
But here
they weren't wrong about Matt Riddle. They weren't wrong about Andrade. And the way Matt Riddle has gone about acting, kayfabe or not, that boy has been acting like an entitled. Thank you. You said the word I was just about to say. He's been acting like an entitled asshole ever since he's gotten fired, just because he was in WWE. Oh, I was this, I was that. Bruh, you was on coke, a.k.a. as I like to say, crack. This is crack. You was on coke. There's a difference between what they allow and don't allow. They don't care if you smoke a little weed. Weed is understandably, it's all embraced, even if certain states don't allow it yet. It's going to eventually become legal.
But weed is not going to be the end of your WWE career anymore.
Coke?
Yeah. Pills?
No.
You know, like
pills? You addicted to pills? They gonna send you to rehab. Coke, Matt Riddle. That's why I always been like, he a crackhead. And then he'd be on these interviews, oh yeah, you're an asshole. That's what you are. You're an entitled asshole. You were already an asshole, and it was cool and it was funny because you were going up against the UFC, and it was just you getting suspended for weed. Now, we see what they were talking. I see what Dana White was saying. Yeah, he's never coming back. Yeah, you ain't never coming back to WWE. Andrade. That's the same type of lane you're getting ready to go towards.
Doesn't that suck when like, oh God, Dana White was correct. Damn, that sucks. Right. It's always the worst when Dana White.
Like, why does Dana White hate Matt Riddle so much? And it's like,
you just fucking with his money.
Yeah, he saw when he saw him on weed. That's how we looked at him on coke. Oh no, you wildin'. You got to go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You don't want to go to rehab for that? Oh, you gotta go.
The main event has something to do with this, so we'll talk about it real quick. Kota Ibushi injured himself in the last collision.
I was about to say, I know he's not in the main event.
No, but he has to do with it. I told y'all when I was watching Collision for work, I was like, I see the moment where he messed his leg up. Yep, that'll do it. He was like on the top rope with Josh Alexander. And I don't know if this was supposed to happen or not, but they both fall off, and Kota's leg stays on the second rope as he's falling to the ground. And you can like, oh, that was it. That was it. Yep.
Oh,
And then you see him like he's sitting up, but you can see like this little dent in his thigh, and he's pressing it. Like, yep, that's it. So he slowly lays down on the ground like you're supposed to do, and the ref counts him out. Gives Josh Alexander the count out win. I'm assuming this was supposed to happen before he got hurt, and maybe this was going to be the lead to the end of the match. But because this isn't how it happened, they're like, man, I wonder if Coda's going to be okay. Wait, what's happening? And they cut back to some homeless dude beating the shit out of a legitimately injured Kota Ibushi. Like, wait, who is that? That's Mark Davis. Mark Davis.
Oh my goodness.
From formerly Kyle Fletcher's tag team partner.
Oh yeah, because he joined the Don Callis family before
he got
Kyle
hurt.
did.
Yep, before he got hurt.
He joined first, and then Kyle did, and we were like, well, why didn't both of y'all just do it a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. He shows up and attacks Kota while he's legitimately injured and in pain, which is very stupid, and that clearly shows that despite all the good things AEW has done, they have not learned a fucking thing about injury.
In just professional wrestling, if you throw up the Universal X, they know it's real. The crowd will know it's real. We won't care. Just throw up the X.
Don't send somebody out here like, oh, it's work. No, it's fine. The match ended on a count out. We know something didn't work out. It's fine.
Like, throw up the X after the count out. That means kill whatever is about to happen.
Because Matt, how many times does a count out happen in AEW? Those count outs are slow as fucking AEW. One.
They essentially have a 20 count. I looked at the number we had. I said they essentially have a 20 count like New Japan does at times. Like, if you get counted out, that means something, either it was meant to happen or something went wrong.
Yeah. And it was by the time when Josh rolls in, the ref is like, all right, 1, 2, 3. Like, he does not have any stop in what he's doing.
Yeah, he gets to that 10 quick, and it's like, yeah, y'all should. He could have. That's why I said, like, just throw the X up right after the 10 count. Just be like 9, 10. Right, hey, kill. That means whoever. TK, tell Mark Davis to sit his ass down. He can debut. Yeah. He can re-debut and jump somebody else. He ain't jumping him.
Well, after that happened, Kenny Omega shows up. He's back. Saves Ibushi, attacks Josh Alexander.
Kenny Omega on borrowed time himself.
He is. That's why he keeps having to go away, because he keeps coming back too early.
That's why I'm like, oh, his guts are healed.
Yeah. Kenny Omega is teaming with Jurassic Express in a trios match against the Don Callis families, Mark Davis, Hechicero, and Josh Alexander.
Hey, shout out to Tito for sharing that whole theory of what is going on with Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, because I believe that wholeheartedly. I love that.
Yes.
Jungle Boy has become Frankenstein. He has basically made Luchasaurus Frankenstein's monster. He is controlling Luchasaurus. You do not control my dinosaur, sir. My dinosaur is my dinosaur, not like that. He is everybody's dinosaur. You don't fuck with our dinosaur. You don't fuck with our Luchasaurus. You revived him. That's cool. He gonna revolt against you, and I can't wait, because I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, I think you were the first one, like, outside of Lucha Underground. You really liked Luchasaurus a lot.
Yeah.
Like, his fucking leg whip finisher, you love that shit. I know you're a big Luchasaurus fan.
This is the first time I ever laid eyes on Luchasaurus. Me and my friend Anthony, we went to the first ever Double or Nothing. We got there right in the middle of the Casino Battle Royal, the first one. So we're sitting down. I see Billy Gunn in there, but I'm like, who is that big dude who looks like a dinosaur? Who is that man? Because he can wrestle. I don't know why y'all got him wrestling as a dinosaur. He can do everything. And then I found out his name was Luchasaurus for you, and like I think you and Justin, because Justin was like, he used to be on Big Brother. I was like, yo, I didn't even know that. And I was like, yes, I love this dude. Like that's him and Hangman are the two people, aside from Cody, that I was like, yes, I fucks with him. So yeah. Every time Luchasaurus comes back, I'm like, that the GOAT is my dinosaur. That's what makes it so funny. The dinosaur is a goat. So I don't like this. I believe this theory because after looking at everything, I'm like, yo, Jungle Boy knows that we don't like his ass, and he's like, I know how to make y'all love me. Y'all love me as y'all don't like Jack Perry. Y'all love Jungle Boy. So here's my dinosaur. Y'all love a boy and his dinosaur. Y'all love me now. No. Nope. You got me. But now that I saw that, no.
Matt, what's funny about that is I fell hook, line, and sinker. You know, when I heard that Tarzan song start playing, I was like, oh, I was going with it. I was ready to see my boys back together.
I'm looking like the dude when CM Punk came back crying. I'm over there like, my dinosaur back. Jungle Express is back. Dinosaur, oh man, it's a great AEW is back. It's like old times. And then Tito put that whole, he shared that, and I said, oh my goodness. It's like finding out, you know who ain't real. It's like, oh.
You know what? It really, because at first I was like, nah, man. But then like I read it a few times, and I was like, fuck. That might be what's happened.
Oh my goodness.
Because that post was right. Like he is still wrestling as like asshole Jack Perry.
Yeah.
Like he's still doing that stuff. And like that makes a lot of sense actually.
And when Luchasaurus does stuff, he's like, he's not cheering him on. He's just kind of looking at him like, yes, do that. It's like, what do you mean just do that? You ain't you revived. He was dead. You revived him. You're controlling him, aren't you?
Speaking of Jack Perry, they've officially changed his name again. He's not Jungle Boy. They have done the Jim Ross name that they should have called him from the beginning. Jungle Jack Perry. Now that's a name. There we
go. Shout out JR because he been calling. He was like Jungle Jack Perry. He's like, I'm like, it's Jungle Boy, and I'm like, it is Jungle Jack Perry. Like, because then he don't have to be called boy or man. He's a man. Yeah. Jungle Jack Perry.
I remember people getting like, oh, why can't he learn his name? It's like, that's kind of a better name. That's kind of a better name.
And me, I'm like, he's a man. Why I gotta call him Jungle Boy? I know he's a grown ass man.
Grown ass man. But yeah, they're feuding with the Bucks now. So they're and the Bucks, of course, are Don Callis adjacent. So yeah, also on Collision, Jungle Boy met Kenny Omega backstage. And Kenny and Jungle Boy obviously have problems.
He's gonna control Kenny Omega next because Kenny Omega keeps going back for guts. He gotta get his guts fixed. He gonna go to Jack Perry, and then he gonna have Luchasaurus and Kenny Omega under his control.
Gonna have zombie Luchasaurus and robot Kenny Omega.
Yes.
But Kenny Omega calls him a bitch on TV, and
Kenny Omega read that post.
He did.
Kenny Omega read that post.
He said, why would I trust you after you injured me and try to take me out permanently? And Jack Perry goes, you're right. I was wrong. Like, you don't get to just say I was wrong, my bad, we cool. You tried to kill the man.
Kenny Omega said, bitch, I got Facebook. I saw that post.
And Kenny says, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your dinosaur. And I was like, yay, whoa.
Hey. Even I was about to say that, yo, I understand you hating Jack Perry. This is just like Lenny. This was like Larry the dog. Leave my dinosaur out of this. He didn't do nothing wrong.
He did nothing wrong. He did not. You leave him alone.
As far as I'm concerned, he died, and he is here like Jon Snow. When he dies again, do not bring him back.
That man will not stay dead. But yes, that's the main event. An interesting show. Again, 3 hours is a lot to ask on Wednesday. But Luchasaurus died like 4 times already. He has. Between Lucha Underground and AEW, that man dies and comes back more than Undertaker does.
He super died in Lucha Underground because I saw that. He got
I think
Taya
decapitated him, right? Isn't that what happened?
Yeah, and I was like, yo, this show wild.
He ain't coming back for the Aztec Rumble. That man is staying dead.
I'm like, yo, y'all killed them. I said, that's death. That ain't no soap opera death where they get to come back in a few years. He is dead. Yeah, that's a dead dinosaur.
Yeah. Damn, you killed the last dinosaur? Damn it. But yeah, that's it for Dynamite. Cookie says TNA death. Yeah, exactly. That's gonna do it for us, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Got a good little crap for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Whether you're watching this on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, wherever you are, we really appreciate any kind of views y'all can give us. If you can, leave a like wherever you are. If you're, at a place that allows likes. If not, just follow the page. You can follow us at facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and twitch.tv/Under the Ring Pod for all of our updates, news, and details on our next projects. You can also get us at Linktree and Fingertip. You can go to either one of those, and you're going to see all of our social media pages, our personal social media pages. I'm at Greg Bush SK on Twitter and just Greg Bush on Blue Sky. We've got Kenny at Rock Ribs 44. We've got the former champion, Mike Ciampa, at Mr. Freshbeard. We've got the OTC, Matty 3 Belts, the Forever Intercontinental Champion, the Are You Fucking Serious Quiz Champion, and the Throw 'em Out Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions Champion, Matty Reigns at The Right Answer. We got our street team captain, Tito at Borea Maliente, and last but not least, our good friend of Florida Gator, Justin Devontae Baxley. Folks, have a great night. Watch some wrestling.
Yeah.
Get scared. But whatever you do, listen. It's damn dumb.
Peace out, Maddie. Peace out, Kanisha. Peace out, Cookie. Peace out, Team Dog. Do the John. Hey,
see y'all tomorrow.
Do the John. See y'all tomorrow.
Peace.